Coming up on this edition, we will take a look at the latest CSGO patch. Susie Kim visits the GOM TV studios and gives us an update from GSL. And later on, we will be previewing the upcoming Call of Duty Championships. All this and much more on ESGN News. So today is March the 27th, and on this day in esports history, Cylibur, the lone druid, has been released by an update on Dota 2 test build in 2012. This update also enabled players to pick Lycan in captain's mode. So today's news will kick off with a potential new scandal in the esports scene. Proto, a forum moderator and content creator for Beyond Entertainment, posted a warning to the Smite community on Reddit yesterday. The clothing company, Bonafide Boarding Clothing, is selling Smite merchandise, the latest being a shirt with the latest skin, Pulsidium, printed on it. The issue that concerns a lot of users right now are the people behind Bonafide Boarding Clothing, known as Brad and Billy. To understand this concern, we have to travel back a few years. On the 6th of December in 2011, a video was uploaded celebrating the foundation of Bonafide Boarding. Forward to 2012, they created Chicago-based competitive league Arena Gaming League, which also was known by the abbreviation AGL. Brad and Billy hosted their first AGL Halo event in the August of 2012. They started promoting their actual competitive league and pushed their apparel company forward. In 2013, everything started to fall apart. They planned the AGL 10K, a big offline event in Indianapolis, supposedly kicking off on November 1st to 3rd. Teams purchased team passes, booked flights and rented hotel rooms. 1 week before the event was scheduled to begin, AGL cancelled the LAN because, and I quote, "The hotel emailed us this morning and informed us that they cannot meet our power requirements for an event of this size." People were not able to cancel flights and lost a considerable sum of money because of that fact. It didn't stop there though. They did not refund the fees paid by most teams. They also did not pay out some of the prize monies. So there was still a lot of drama going on concerning Brad and Billy. They rebranded their Twitter account to keep their followers for the apparel brand. More and more tweets and comments are appearing from people who claim that the order partially arrived or did not arrive at all. The direct association with Hi-Rez remains in the shadows for now, though Hi-Rez did upload the promotional video for some of the Smite apparel and showed off pictures of Hi-Rez employees wearing Bonafide Boarding Clothing apparel. It is unsure if Hi-Rez knows about the dark past of the people in question, but if people like Sir Scoots are coming out of the woodwork to point out the shady goings-on, well, there's probably some truth to the actual rumours. So, we at ESGN TV reached out to Hi-Rez and former Halo professional players for a statement on the topic, and we'll keep you updated once more information is available. Time now to take a look at Dota 2. Team Liquid making an announcement late last night that Brian Fluff and Stuff Lee has been removed from the Dota 2 roster. One reason given for his removal could be his blog entitled Crash and Burn, I'm Done Waiting, where he stated that Team Liquid have been a joke for as long as he could remember, and that they've provided nothing but a streak of disappointing results and inconsistent play. Later on, he issued an apology and promised to try harder to prevent situations from like this arising again in future. However, it seems that the team has now decided that his services will not be required if the team is to have a serious shot at qualifying for the International 2014 spot. Brian has been a part of Team Liquid since the formation of its Dota 2 squad, leading Team Liquid to several significant victories, such as first place in the American Dota League, first place in the raid called Dota 2 League Season 2, and the 7th place spot at TI3, losing to Invictus Gaming during round 3 of the main event. So, as of the moment, we have no further information regarding his future in Dota 2. Team Liquid's roster currently consists of Tyler TC Cook, Sam Bobla Sosel, Peter Way Too Sexy, Neugen, and Max that's a difficult name to pronounce, Gojakiva Broeka. So, tonight we'll see Team Liquid also having to compete in the MLG TKO against Osiris. According to a comment that was originally posted on Twitch by Liquid Bulba, Demon, who has been playing for Team Dog recently, will be standing in for the match against Cloud9, which started a couple of moments ago actually. So if things are going well, maybe he will be known as Liquid Demon in the very near future. Well, yet more Dota 2 news for you. Valve revealed via the blog post the long-awaited World Leaderboards. These leaderboards will show the best 200 players with the highest solo MMR across 4 divisions. Those divisions, well, America, Europe, China and Southeast Asia. In the top position in America is Artur Artizi Babibev, the solo mid player from EG with 6,573 MMR. Europe sees Nicholas Wagamama Hogstrom, the mid player from Vul Assassins. He leads the board with an overwhelming 6,823. And in China, it is rumoured to be the hardest place to gain MMR because every Chinese player takes the game so seriously, even in public matches. An unknown player named A-Beats currently tops the MMR charts with 6,224. For more information, head over to Dota2.com. So, now time for some news I can dig. Let's focus on the latest update for CSGO. Last night, a new Counter-Strike Global Offensive patch was released. With this update, Valve once again focusing on perfection of hitbox sync with the in-game models, as well as some adjustments to perennial favourites Dust 2 and Inferno. Players have already given initial feedback, which seems positive. The update brought CSGO hitboxes closer to perfection, of course. The map adjustments remove the gap on the Dust 2 B-box spot near the tunnel exit. This forces players to actually peek around the corner to see a tunnel exit. Inferno itself, the other changes, we did see a change to the wall banging spot near the barbecue plant, basically meaning that players are now able to shoot the planter and potentially stop a plant. This will make bomb planting near the edge far more dangerous for terrorists. With no real cover, Banana will now be slightly easier to retake for the CTs. Furthermore, one major change included in this patch, a trial of official competitive matchmaking for the South African servers started. With this, another region has been added to the global offensive. In addition to the scoreboard, which will now be accessible with your mouse cursor in certain situations, like when you're dead or during the halftime pause. On top of that, Valve also fixed some minor issues and bugs with memory leaks. So, Counterstrike.net for the entire patch notes. Time now to take a look. When we come back, we'll recap the second group of WCS EU round of 16. Susie checks in from Korea, and we will take a look at the upcoming Smite launch tournament. Don't go anywhere, we will be right back. So, welcome back to the desk. Day 4, and I have still yet to see the outside world. Please send help. Anyway, as the DreamLeague continues, let's talk a bit about yesterday's matchups. First up was Evil Geniuses. They took on Virtus Pro. EG started well with a level 1 smoke gank, securing first blood. It was a back and forth affair, but EG's lineup and performances was just too strong. Virtus didn't stand a chance, really. The second game was Rock's Kiss versus EG. Rox managed to pull off a 9-minute Roshan and kill 2 of EG's carries. Despite this, EG recovered fast and dominated in the end, forcing a 24-minute GG call. Our last game for the day was again Evil Geniuses, this time facing off against Team Dog. The guys from EG couldn't manage to take a victory home this time though. It looked promising for EG at the start, but Team Dog slowly caught up and managed to pull off a much-needed victory over EG. Well, enough talk from me. Here are some of the highlights.
Man, you're such a tryhard.
But then, yeah.
Swap goes on Mason. He's going to force staff himself
No mana for
out.
song. Oh, no, no, she does.
Oh, here comes a bat ride, though. He's going to go right on Misery, but Misery's going to get sent back as a result. Arteezy's not being focused, and here comes the Requiem.
Bye-bye, for good.
What? He canceled it? He's just
like,
going to raise him. Okay. All right, now the Requiem's going to come through now, but he is going to pop as a result. Aegis is on him. PPD on the run. Smoog League is going to get 1 kill. The Big Bad Wolf gets ensnared down. Not before he takes down the Naga Siren. Arteezy's now on the run. MSS is chasing. Wow. He's moving fast.
Careful.
Where's the raise, though? He's going to get pushed away. Arteezy cannot get off anything because of Cold Snap.
Game is boring. But this game, I mean, I really like games where the team that has it. Oh, what?
Swap going on Picats. Can they lock him down? The EMP Tornado is going to come through defensive. Shadow Demon, but that's going to put Picat taking a full duration of ult, but he still survives. He is going to be fine. Meanwhile, the Rax is fully exposed. Are they going to right-click heroes? Yes, they are. Mason out of mount and Max. But they're going to focus on Fog. Fog is going to get burst down once again, but he's a Chen. He used everything. Song going to allow them to re-engage. PPT, by the way, stolen Wolf. He's just running on the back lines. He's so cute. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, run away. MSS.
He has Invoke. Defensive disruption.
All right, he's going to be fine.
Can you invoke up?
You can do it.
They have it, but they have sentries.
No steal from the Wolf.
No Wolf deny or snatch. Pycat.
No, Pycat, please.
Tornado is gonna pick everybody up. The Wolfo tried to run out there, but he's on a cliff.
What the hell?
Oh, he's alive. The song. Push him. Well, Arteezy got pushed to the low ground. What a play here. They're gonna burst him down. That was Misery, by the way. Now he's completely trapped. Smook League's gonna go on. BKB gonna get popped. Arteezy going to the right click, but he's losing a lot more HP, and he is gonna go down.
It's not enough. He's gonna
Gemini attack.
And now it's cleanup time, baby. Psycho's forced up. Tornado, there's a tornado and a disruption. Make up your mind, guys. Stop him, but stop him with only one song.
This is more.
Arteezy's walking in, but he's not in position to drop anything, and the song does nothing. Yep, they're gonna just run away. Pycat gets disrupted again.
Was so good.
Oh my God, Misery winning the game. Tornado gonna pick people up in the air. Pycat though, wolf form in 8 seconds. Mason's right-clicking away, not doing too much. It's gonna be Smoogly that's doing way more right-click. Mason's gonna go down. The racks again exposed, and it's gonna go down to a couple more right-click. They will also retreat. Misery will be a good target. It's going to be self-destruct on Misery. Tornado's going to come through to clear the wave, and everybody's going to come through. Oh, it's going to be PPE dying first right at the get-go. And it's going to be a defensive.
Where's their shaker?
So no setup, and another range Rax would just go bite the dust.
And the damage on Arteezy tried. Oh my God! Arteezy with.
I'm gonna just say too easy for Arteezy? Question mark?
Oh my! He just
Perfectly called.
Was it like the test of faith?
No, it was the
just two necro
creeps.
So Chen has a necro as well.
Yeah, Chen has a necro as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he killed 3 necros, and he killed himself.
Yep.
And he calls GG.
Well played. And he also calls Ausiad Mia 3894.
He just smashed his head off his keyboard.
I tried to throw, boy. Says Misery. No, you didn't. Fucking Misery. You're the MVP.
Now, correspondent Susie Kim visited the GOM TV studios to witness the domination of Zest at GSL's Code S round of 8 a few days ago. Let's check that out, shall we?
We are headed into the round of 4 this week in the GSL. And today is the battle of the Protoss Telecoms. We have KT Zest and SK Rain looking for a spot in that grand final. Now let's take out a second and meet the first player who has made it into the finals. I am standing here with Zest right now, and I'm going to ask him. He is the first KT Protoss to make it to the finals in 8 years. How do you feel about that?
제가 그 KT 프로토스가 8년 만에 이렇게 결승을 가게 됐다는 걸 듣고 오늘 듣고 되게 깜짝 놀랐는데 그 말을 들으니까 더더욱 우승을 무조건 해야겠다는 느낌이 들고 꼭 우승을 해서 KT 프로토스 하면 주성욱이라는 말이 나올 수 있게 열심히 꼭 준비하겠습니다.
Okay, for the next question, I wanted to know, you're really good against SK players, and so knowing that, who do you want to face off the most in the finals?
되게 일단 아무래도 통신사 라이벌 팀이기 때문에 무조건 SK는 그냥 상대 이름표만 뜨면 무조건 이기고 싶은 마음뿐이고 솔직히 이승현 선수나 어윤수 선수 누구나 올라와도 저한테는 좋은 징크스가 있기 때문에 우승자 킬러와 SK 킬러 이렇게 2개 다 저한테 좋기 때문에 아무나 올라와도 상관없을 것 같아요.
All right, well, good luck to you on that. Is there anything that you would like to say to your foreign fans?
해외에 제가 뉴욕 한번 나가본 게 한 번인데 그때 솔직히 좋은 성적을 기대하고 갔었는데 좋은 성적을 못 보여드렸어요. 그래가지고 다시 이렇게 해외에 나갈 수 있는 기회만 생기면 그때는 꼭 멋있고 좋은 경기력 보여드릴 테니까 많이 응원 부탁드립니다.
But as season 1 comes to a close, it's okay, guys, because earlier today there were the qualifiers for GSL season 2 in Shindorim. Now, I'm hoping that there will be players other than Protoss in season 2, and above all, I wish all the players good luck.
Let's talk some more about GSL and their second season. With 24 players dropping out from Code S and 24 coming up through the qualifiers, the upcoming season promises to be a good one. This year, once again, the Brood War legend Flash was playing in the open qualifier. The 21-year-old Korean, who currently plays for KT Rolster, will add one more Tyran to look out for in the Code A scene. Another famous Tyran will be competing in GSL Season 2. Innovation made his way through the qualifiers, and the WCS Season 1 champion is here to stay. Well, sticking with StarCraft for the moment, yesterday's WCS EU Group B took place, with players such as Jakshi, Grubby and Snoot. This one promised to be interesting to say the least, and there definitely was some surprises. Let's take a closer look.
That's a legit strat. Banelings, 37!
Well, what do you say in this situation, the 3 words?
There are so many Banelings?
Indeed.
Uh-oh. All right. It's so funny that he's only getting +1 carapace now for his flyers when he has so many of them, but he had +3 weapons anyway. And
36
that's what he really
Marines,
cares about.
44 Banelings. Easy math here.
That's a lot of Banelings. The Lynx try and go on through here. Well, to tank as much as they can do so the Banelings can get in position. But the Mutalisks as well as the Banelings just absolutely ransack this position. Snoot kills off another command center. He's got eyes up to the top right with Overlord spreading creep on these bases. Snoot is absolutely flying.
All right.
Grubby sees this army and he still moves across the map. I think he wants to fight.
What is this? This isn't Supreme Commander. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be an interesting fight. I've never seen this before. Everything is dying. The Colossus are getting fried. There are so many Hellions. I don't even know what to say. This is remarkable. Grubby's just lost 3 Colossus and all the Stalkers.
Army supply 69 to 28. Daishi is really making this work right now. He's even going to chase down. There is a Stalker across the map that spotted this base, but that's not going to be enough.
It's too late. The cars have come. It's like micro machines or something from back in the day. What is this?
Where are they?
I have no idea. Jakji.
Oh, they're in the minivac. He's going to drop them.
Oh my god, what is this? All right, it's time for the 3 SCV attack. Attack with everything you have, Daishi. This is your last hope. All or nothing. Let's go. And oh god, there's a tank. That's not going to work here, unfortunately, for Daishi. And Jakji, congratulations, buddy. You go into the quarterfinals. Everyone's dead. Daishi's not building anything. He's only at 6 supply here. And it is the Korean from My Insanity. Congratulations, GG. Jakji goes to the top 8.
Well, that was a total defeat for Grubby, though. So, these are the results of Group B. Jakshi 2-0 over Grubby, of course. Grubby 2-1 over Snoot. Daishi and Jakshi played off. That was a win for Daishi, 1-2. Snoot, he beat Grubby 0-2, of course. And Daishi eventually took down Jakshi 2-1. So, now time to take another short break. When we come back, we'll preview the upcoming Smite launch tournament, the Call of Duty Championships, and the new map pool for the season of StarCraft 2. See you soon. Welcome back one, welcome back all. Don't forget that another exciting episode of Fight Night is waiting for you right around the corner. It's coming up right after the news. Does Mana Grind have what it takes to take down Team Doggy House? Find out in a few minutes. So, our partner over at GameFi had the chance to sit down with League of Legends team Young Glory from the LSPL. Let's take a look, shall we?
We are now in the 6th week of China League of Legends Secondary Pro League. Although We Academy still occupies the top slot at the moment, however they cannot ignore their most competitive opponents, Young Glory, who have dispatched Invictus Gaming as the squad of IG in G League China and advanced successfully to the grand final. All this experience makes YG a young and passionate Chinese League of Legends team. Especially after several roster changes, YG has become more capable playing stronger as a team. This time, their sole aim is to advance to LPL China. Today our partner GameFi sat down with the team members of YG. Let's take a look at their feelings. Currently, YG are ranked 2nd place after We Academy with 5 wins, 2 draws and 0 loses. But the captain Yanxie is not satisfied with their performance.
我比较浪，因为我是目前是担任也是有时候会指挥一下，所以说打到中后期的时候，我可能会指挥大家去浪一下，然后去杀个人什么的。 打的整体节奏还是相对来说比较浪的，所以自己并不是说非常满意，打7分吧。
Compared with the aggressive playstyle of Yansir, the mid-solo Diangan turns out to be unexpectedly easygoing, which has kept him in a perfect form since his transition from a solo top player. He recalled the confrontation against Going, the solo top of OMG in former LPL games.
还是特别稳，他特别稳，仅次于我，他这个稳健。因为当时勾印在上路基本上就等于一座山，你知道吧？ 谁知道他那天脆的跟张纸一样，我完全没想到。主要我之前也说了，主要还是跟 PD 对线的时候积累的那个经验，然后当时就在勾印身上就试了一下，非常成功。他还选瑞兹，我还打爆他。
The jungler, Yinfu, is a newcomer in YG. He is a well-known, high-ranked player on the Chinese LoL server. Now let's see his views on champion picks and reactions to different gaming situations.
换路砍压的时候，就是我们上路1v2的时候，他快顶不住的时候，这时候他会跟我说呀，我就会选择去帮他守下塔，不然的话他会处于一个很危险的状态。还是看线上英雄，团队的英雄需要你用一个什么英雄去配合吧。
YG couldn't have achieved what they have done without hard daily training. Besides enhancing their competence through gaming with other top teams in LPL, the team members have to combat stress. Here, ADC player Zen Long told us his own way to relieve the pressure.
每天安排至少3个 BO3的训练赛，然后在其余的时间，队员们都会自己去打单人的排位或者是双排。
我们平时比较多训练的就是 IG、EDG 还有 WE 这3个队伍。
Since We Academy has been the strongest competitors to YG all along throughout this season of LSPL China, what do the players think about this?
因为我们可以带妹子双排啊，因为妹子打辅助，就增加自己的训练难度嘛，就带妹子双排，负重训练嘛。我就说，如果是妹子都开不了，那你打比赛怎么开嘛？
As a new rising Chinese LoL team, YG's guys admitted they're under enormous pressure, yet this doesn't influence the cheerful atmosphere in the team.
我觉得还是以我们自身为主吧，增强我们自己的训练赛的质量，然后就是说，认真的打好每一场比赛就可以了。
像下路对线都是看组合的，哎呀，看发挥吧。
就是音符还有熊孩子，因为毕竟新人的话，2个人在一起，可能刚进来关系会比较紧密一些。
是我们的领队阿玛尼跟我们的中单电棍嘛，因为首先他们是来自同一个地方的，第二个就是他们之前睡过一个房间。
You can feel truly positive vibes from this Chinese LoL team when you see them. They are young, optimistic, ambitious and confident, which in turn has gained them more and more fans. It's true that they make mistakes in some matches, but after their experience in tournaments and the chemistry amongst teammates, it's possible that YG will achieve their goal to play in LPL. Good luck, Young Glory.
So, massive thank you to GameFi for another elucidating piece on the Chinese LoL scene. Anyway, it's now time to recharge your battery packs, put on your headsets and prepare yourselves for some of the naughtiest flames in esports history. Tomorrow, the Call of Duty World Championships will begin, ending on the 30th of March. What's at stake? $1 million. Of course, the first team doesn't take it all. This isn't StarCraft 2 at IM Katowice after all. The first place will receive $400,000, the runner-up will receive half of that, but to be perfectly honest, $200,000 is still a pretty lucrative payoff. Let's take a look at some of the participating teams. Of course, you have NA's Elite participating, strictly business, with their team captain Doug Sensor Martin, who was Call of Duty's Black Ops national champion. They will play against Italian champs Sublime. French powerhouse Vitali returns, as do Team Rise ZA from South Africa. Group D is going to be interesting in particular, with none other than Team FaZe facing off against Germans SK Gaming. SK have participated in a plethora of events, even participating in the COD XP in Los Angeles in 2011. Despite that, FaZe are still clearly favourites of that group. Group G, that was the cause for some uproar in the past few weeks. Originally, COD XP Los Angeles champions Optic Gaming, British flagship Epsilon Esports, Korean underdog NSP, and the Brazilian team SSOF Gaming were supposed to battle it out. However, the Brazilian team were disqualified 2 weeks ago for violating the rules. According to MLG Brazil, they broke the next rule classifier, Day 23, which states that, and I quote, users are prohibited from sharing information about their accounts created on game battles with another person for any reason. This includes, but is not limited to, usernames, passwords, gamer tags, emails, etc. If someone else accesses your account, you may be disqualified and removed from games battled. During the Brazilian finals, someone else accessed one of SSOF's accounts and played instead. Due to recent events, only 31 teams will participate for the crown. The championship will take place in the city of Los Angeles, LA, California at 9 a.m. PDT. You can catch all the action live over at MLG.tv. Now, let's take a look at the upcomings and goings in the Smite scene. 2 days ago, the free-to-play MOBA Smite officially exited from open beta and launched the game. Additionally, they released it with a short cinematic teaser and are also hosting an official launch tournament in Atlanta, Georgia. With more than 200,000 in prize money at stake, the top 4 place teams will also get 5 Intel Core i7 processors apiece. The tournament will be held this weekend, starting on Friday, and will go until Sunday. 8 teams from Europe and North America will be playing at the main event in a double elimination format. Amongst them are Cognitive Gaming, who are facing Team Coast in the opening bracket. The second matchup will be between Cloud9 and Snipe. Afterwards, Team Solo Mid will play Denial Esports, and last but not least, a match between Team Dignitas and SK Gaming. Sunday will see the finals of the lower bracket and the tournament's grand finals. In addition, the first place team at the launch tournament will also be invited to Shanghai, China, and will compete in a Smite show match against a Chinese team. The dates of the matches will be between the 5th and 8th of June as part of the Tencent Games Arena spring season. The favourites for this tournament are North Americans Cognitive Gaming, who have yet to build a brand that is successful in any other esports title at the moment. For the European favourite, we have the noteworthy Team Solo Mid, but also Cloud9 are quite strong as of right now. Besides the main event this weekend, there will also be lots of other events. Hi-Res Studios have organised a cosplay contest with the chance to take home a share of $2,500. So, with that in mind, with the show match on Sunday, if you weren't able to get to the live event, of course, Hi-Res will cover the whole event via a Twitch stream for you. Now time to take a look at more StarCraft news. Ladder Season number 2 will be starting on April the 15th, and of course, Blizzard have prepared some changes to the map pool. First of all, 4 maps have been removed: Polar Night, Yonsu, Daedalus Point, and Heavy Rain. Not to be confused with the great game by Quantic Dream. You can still play that when you are tired of laddering in Season 2. Replacing the 4 removed maps will be more or less new ones. A map already known to the Pro League is Kingseong Station LE, which offers a huge variety of timings and strategies due to the layout of the natural and third expansions. The GSL team developed the second new map called Overgrowth LE, a rather classic layout of expansions with a variety in ground levels and the good old watchtowers in the middle, of course. Merry-Go-Round LE is the name of the third map. Merry-Go-Round is special in a way because it's, well, an asymmetrical layout due to it being a free-player map. Last but not least is Waystation, a 4-player map only allowing diagonal spawns from one another. This map will lead to more macro-orientated games as well as some timing pushes. With the addition of those 4 maps, the pool for Ladder Season 2 will be reflected much like the one used in WCS 2014. So, now to the brighter side of gaming. Everybody who knows StarCraft will have heard of Carbot Animations. Almost 2 years ago, the first episode called The Problem aired, and since then, Carbot has entertained us and amused us, basically the whole gaming scene. Recently, the minds behind StarCraft expanded to World of Warcraft with WoWcraft, as well as Diablo 3, naming the homage to Diablo, Diablo's Reaper of Souls. Today, well, it's Throwback Thursday, so let's kick back, chillax, and enjoy the very first episode of StarCrafts. Well, that's all the news that's fit to stream for today. And before we finish here, let's head over to the 5-day forecast. Starting on Friday, the D2CL semi-finals are heading your way with a battle of two giants, Alliance taking on Na'Vi. Don't miss the action from 6 p.m. CET via dailymotion.com/D2CL. Be sure to watch on Saturday when the 10th week of the LCS NA Spring Split is broadcasted, featuring the likes of Cloud9, Team Solo Mid, XDG and the Evil Geniuses, who will all battle it out starting from 12 p.m. PST over at twitch.tv/Riot Games. Sunday will be the day you can watch the WCS America Season 2 Oceania and Sea qualifiers. Join Pig or Ender on twitch.tv/WCS_America. Monday, we will see the DreamLeague continue, the awesomeness with Alliance playing off against Virtus Pro. Check out all the action starting from 6:30 p.m. CEST over at twitch.tv/DreamLeague. And finally, Tuesday, we will see the last of the LCS games starting. Who will claim the European and North American crown next week? LCS EU starts from 5 p.m. CET. Watch it all over at twitch.tv/Riot Games. So that being all the news we have for you this evening, if you have any news you would like to share with us here at ESGN TV, send an email to news@esgntv.com. So from myself and all the hard-working crew here at Studio One, have yourselves a wonderful Thursday evening, and we will catch you on the flip side.